One thing I really feel like the Lord is telling me right now is we need to be careful that we are not minimizing what God has instilled in here. We're trying to preach God's good news. We're trying to get the word out there. We're trying to encourage people. But if we just hide our real selves, how are we supposed to be vulnerable with people? How are we supposed to show them an example of what it means to follow Christ? We can't walk out preaching God's word with a mask on. Because at that point, we're no different than the world. God says to live in the world, but not of the world. There's a big difference in that. Live in the world, making disciples of all nations, but don't live of the world. Don't live like them. Do not live the way they live, but love them. Care for them. Encourage them. Bless them. Give them the word. But don't live like them. We need to be stepping up. We need to be vulnerable. And we need to be willing to put ourselves aside and help other people. Why can't we just come together as a community? Why can't we just come and pray together? We're all going through something. We're always going to be going through something. That's not a good excuse. And God won't have it. He encourages us to get out there. Even if you don't feel like it, He encourages us to get out there and share God's word. Whether that be in person, whether it be out here on a platform, whatever it is that God is calling you to do, if He is telling you to get out there and share His word, we need to be obedient to that. It is so important that we obey the Lord, no matter what it means, no matter where it takes us, because God sees the future. We do not. We can try to make assumptions, we can try to put opinions in anything, but at the end, God knows what's going to happen. And if He's calling you to be a light, if He's calling you to cheer these people on and encourage them, even though you're going through a trial yourself, then do it. Because God could bless you and bless them at the same time. You guys could both be uplifted and encouraged. And that's the thing. This is why I feel like the Lord is speaking to me on this, because we think that we're not capable of sharing God's word. We think that we're too messed up and that we can't share His word and we can't bring people to Him because, oh, well, I'm dealing with something, so I'm not going to be able to help that person. You know how many times I have said that to my husband when he's upset about something and I'm like, honey, I really would like to be able to help you right now, but I'm really not doing great. And God always gets in my head and He says, why do you say you're the one helping him? How do you know you can't uplift him while uplifting yourself, because you guys are coming together as one?